Hi friends, welcome back to another video on the channel. It's been a while. Let's catch up. I feel weird. I don't know how to start this. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jenny. I like to do videos that are Halloweenish, spooky, witchy, crafting, vegan food, cat lady things, and I do also talk about chronic illness awareness. Shout out to all my fellow spooky spoonies. Alrighty friends, so today what I'm going to do, let's do a little bit of a makeup, chatty, get ready with me, catch up on life because it's been a while since I've been on, even though I said I was back last time. Life has happened, so it's good to see you guys. So what I'm going to do today, I already have my base makeup on. This is the Groovy Gardens palette from Inslee Rain Cosmetics. This is the first palette I have by them, and their stuff is gorgeous. Here's a little of the color palette. I mean, look, this orange. This orange is the vibe we're going for today. So let me just get into it. I'll try and show like what shades I'm doing and whatnot. This is not going to be so much a makeup tutorial as just a like chatty catch up. So why I wanted to do makeup stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to I brought all my stuff downstairs. So I have this bag of makeup down here versus upstairs in my vanity because that room is an absolute disaster of laundry. I'm a little bit embarrassed by it, so I'm not showing it to you guys. So I brought down hopefully everything I need for this look. We'll make it work. So my goal for videos coming up, I'll say the reason why I haven't filmed is because not so much that I don't want to film, it's the editing part. Editing is getting really difficult for me. Just like mentally, concentration, being able to focus on something for as long as it takes me to edit a video like this, which is usually several hours, and that's just getting really difficult. I'm having a lot of concentration and like focus and cognition issues. I can't put myself through trying to edit something as much as I want to film for you guys. So this one, we'll see how much I edit. I'll try and edit out at least the spaces where I'm like not really talking to you guys. What I would love to do, and I'd like to get y'all's opinion on this, and I forgot to put down any sort of eye base. So we're just going with it and hoping things turn out. I'm going for a little bit of like purpley orange situation because I got my purple shirt. I got my little candy corn earrings. I need something to like just keep me feel sane and joyful in this chaotic time. Halloween does that. I wanted to get y'all's opinion on something. I am thinking about doing live streaming, and it's just like more of like makeup live streaming because my goal this year is really to not buy so much. I am a little bit of a shopaholic, so I'm trying to really rein that in because we are trying to buy a house within the next couple of years, and your girl's got to save money. I have so much makeup, like so many gorgeous, fun palettes like this that I've used maybe once, some of them not even at all. And so my goal is to do a live stream each week and play with a different palette each week. And again, more of like a catch up. Probably won't be as much of a tutorial because I am not a professional, and half the time my stuff is a hot mess. So I'm not trying to be an example of here's what to do. More of just a way to connect with you guys. I like the idea of a live stream because I really want to chat with you guys. And so I wanted to get your opinion. Should I do it here on YouTube? Should I do it on TikTok, or should I do it on Instagram? I have all three. I'm down for all three. I mean, TikTok would be the easiest to set up because literally you just hit go live. Same thing for Instagram for the most part. But I'm also happy to do it here on YouTube because then I'm pretty sure it would save them and go on the page, and you guys could always come back. If you miss it or something, you can come back and watch it if you just need something to play in the background while you're doing laundry or, you know, dishes or whatever. I think I'm leaning towards YouTube because of that. And I gotta remember how to set that up. I've only done it a couple of times and probably have Craig help me, to be fair. He understands all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts. I know it's difficult to pick out the particular day of the week that may be best, particular time of day, because I know you guys, everybody lives, there's people from all around the world, and I want to try to make it as accessible for people as possible, but also again knowing I'm going to keep it on the page for you to come back and watch. I was kind of thinking of doing Mondays. I don't know if this is actually going to get uploaded on Monday. I'm filming it Monday. I don't know that I'm going to get all of this rendered and put up in time to be available on Monday, but I would love to do Mondays because then it's like Makeup Monday. but I'm also open to other days. So please put in the comments, let me know days of the week that work for you, that are your preference, time of day. I was thinking more like evenings, well, not too late, because it gets too late, my energy tanks, and your girl is not doing makeup at like 7 o'clock at night. It's just not happening. So maybe like 3 or 4 Eastern time, 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern time. That way, you know, I know some people work, some people don't. You got kiddos, you got a life. So I know it's not going to work for everybody, but let me know your thoughts. That way I kind of have an idea of what could work for people. Okay, so I did like a mauve pink in the top and then a like a deep purple in the crease. I'm kind of thinking of doing the deep purple on the lid too, and then doing this crazy orange shimmer over that. Let's do it. Why not? The whole point of this is to play with these palettes and just have fun, not to be like perfect or whatever. But yeah, I have so much makeup that I love and really want to play with and get some use out of. Now again, this is always going to depend on how my energy levels are, but I would also love to each week wear a different like fun dress or something. I have so much clothing, y'all. So many cute, adorable, like whimsical, witchy, gothy outfits. And you know, I don't work and my health hasn't been great, so I'm home majority of the time. Like I leave the house maybe 1 day a week, 2 at tops, especially because thankfully a lot of my appointments now are just like virtual therapy appointments. Not doing cardiac rehab in person, I'm doing an at-home thing now. So I'm home a lot and I have all of these adorable outfits that honestly I would really love to get some use out of. Also, it would help me see if it's something that one still fits, if it's something I still like, if it's my style still. If it's not, it'll help me pare it down and maybe declutter some clothing too, because whenever we do eventually move, the idea of moving all the clothes I have is ridiculous. Y'all, I love dresses. This is just getting bigger and bigger. Oh, the light. Oh God, that looks absolutely disastrous. It's all good. You know what? We're having fun. We're having fun. But I have so many cute things that I really want to get some use out of. Going back to the dresses, y'all, I could not tell you how many dresses I have. Like probably a little bit of an embarrassingly large amount of dresses, because I love dresses. Those are my favorite things to wear when it's not cold, because usually they're pretty flowy and they're just, I don't know, it's an easy outfit. I don't have to pick up a top and a bottom. It's just one thing and you throw it on and boom, you're done, you know? Okay, I'm gonna put a little powder on the edges to maybe kind of, oh dear, blend this out a little. That's too much. It's all right. I wear glasses, so a lot of this is gonna be covered by the glasses and you'll really only see the eyeliner and the glitter. So one thing good about wearing glasses, it blocks the eyeshadow, but that works if you're not great at eyeshadow. But yeah, so what do you guys think of that? I'm open to other suggestions for live streaming or things you might want to do. I'm not a big gamer. Most games stress me the absolute heck out. I'm going to do this shade called Lava Lamp. Look at this like duochrominess to it. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna, oh my sweet Lord. Ooh. Do you guys see how it goes orange to green a bit? That is so fun. That really matches with these. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's go for it. I'm going to put it right here just in the center. Yes. I probably put too much, but I don't care. But yeah, I'm not a big gamer because a lot of times I like some games. Like I play like Mario Party and that kind of stuff with Craig, but a lot of games otherwise just stress me out. Like if it's time stuff or if it's something you do it and then like you fall or you do something and you have to start all over, like my patience level is just non-existent. So I can't be bothered to waste what little brain energy I have doing that, because I don't find joy in it, you know? Like for me, it's interesting. Okay, Craig and I have had this conversation a couple times, and it's like for me, I find joy and relaxation in absorbing something, like watching a show, watching a movie, that kind of stuff. Whereas he likes to be active in it. Takes his mind off things I can't think of the word, but you know what I mean. It helps to distract. It helps to distract him when, you know, life is a lot lately. And so sometimes we need distractions or things to just like take us out of reality for a bit. And for me, that's definitely movies and TV shows, whereas him is definitely gaming, which is cool. I mean, you know, I'm happy he has something that does that for him, you know. This shade. Oh, it's like, okay, from straight on, it is so fiery looking. Honestly, I think that's what I'm going to do for the eye look. And then I'm going to do eyeliner and mascara and my brows and whatnot. Or, would this look weird? Okay, I've been using, this is the Fenty Beauty, what is it called? The Diamond Balm. This is How Many Carats. That's the shade. I have been loving, let me find a clean finger. I've been loving taking this and then like putting it all up the top part and kind of like to the brows. I don't know if you can see, but it adds just like a nice little shimmer right in this area. And I'll say maybe this shade doesn't necessarily match the orange, but also I don't super care because I just love it and it makes me feel extra whimsical. I really just want to put this everywhere. Must resist. Must resist. Okay, I think I'm going to do my brows and then I'll do eyeliner and stuff. I'm actually going to try something new for my brows. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Influencer. It's like an organization that like you can sign up with for free, and they, you know, you fill out all this stuff about your demographics, blah, 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 what your interests are, and they will send you out products to try for free. And all you have to do usually is just write a review on either their webpage or if it's Ulta or Sephora, or sometimes you have to do like a little TikTok or put something on Instagram. So I've been doing that for a couple of years and I really enjoy it. I get a lot of really nice stuff to try out. I get a lot of like e.l.f. makeup. I've gotten some gorgeous perfumes, and like we've gotten some full-on bottles worth of like $200 perfumes. It's perfect. I'll put a link down below. I don't have like a referral code or anything. It's just in case you guys are wanting to look into it. But the one that I think I'm trying out now, this is their new Instant Lift Brow Pencil. And I think this is like pretty new. It's got a spoolie, and then it looks like that's actually a pretty large tip. I'm used to like, let me show you what I typically use. And it's going to be like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, like super, super thin. And they also sent me this brow laminating gel to try out. And your girl doesn't really have like huge brows. Like, I don't really do super thick brows. I'll do this a different day because I want to show you guys how I do my brows. I'm going to mix up this with, the other thing I have is a NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint pen. It's like a, I don't know, a felt tip pen that I use to like fill in what the other brow pencil doesn't fill in. So let's try this one out. I asked for shade dark brown. I'm hoping this works. I've been having to like I used to always do like ashy brown, and it was way too light with my, you know, dark roots. And so I'm having to do like dark brown or black, which I don't mind. I was telling Craig, like the vibe I'm going for is Disney villain. Like, you know, like a nice arch or like a nice sharp line. I love like a pointed line. That makes no sense. A pointed line, a point, like a very sharp point to the brow. Almost a little harsh looking, but I don't mind it because it feels like extra villainy. Like, this is not too bad. It's pretty smooth. It's filling it in quite nicely. I think I might still go back in with the NYX pen and do some like extra hairs to make it look natural. I don't care too much about looking natural because I mean, you know, Disney villain, my friends. I love it. I love it. No, this is probably all sorts of powdery. I'll use a setting spray, and it should hopefully like lay the powder down a bit more so that it doesn't look quite so cakey. Another idea I had in regards to streaming, and again, I don't know, this would just depend again on my energy levels. We live pretty close to the Cincinnati Zoo, and Craig and I have annual memberships because hello animals. And our zoo is actually really good. I I know it can be quite controversial sometimes for vegans to support zoos, but ours is really good about doing a lot of conservation efforts, and they help rehab a lot of animals. So for me, like, I'm okay with it because they are helping the animals. It's not just keeping them in this like little cage and not taking care of them at all. A lot of them either were really hurt when they came in, and so now they're giving them a safe space in order to heal. And then sometimes I think they are released to the wild. Don't quote me on that, but I think they might do that for some animals. So I was thinking of maybe if we do a day of like going to the zoo, maybe I could live stream that for you guys if anybody's interested. I don't know. Those seem like the two things that like would work for me energy wise, and just I don't know what fits my personality. But if you have other suggestions of things you might like want to see me live stream, let me know. I'm open to suggestions, but I'm really wanting to do a lot of like the makeup and the outfits thing, because again, I'm trying to get use out of a lot of stuff I have and that I just never use because I never leave the house. And I want to use all these fun dresses and just skirts and flowy things and just, I don't know. I have found when I do like a little bit of makeup, granted this is a lot of makeup, I found on days when I actually do makeup and like get dressed beyond my normal sweatpants and t-shirt, it's really helped my self-confidence, because lately it's not been great. I'll be honest. As we get older, our bodies change, and with all the health stuff too, it like, you know, it hits my self-confidence for sure. I'm just trying to do things that help me feel good about myself and just bring me joy. And while this makeup is gonna be all sorts of hot mess, it does bring me joy. I don't know that these brows match. They're cousins, not twins. Distant cousins, maybe. This is actually, I'm going to do two different ones. I'm going to do a black one on top. This is actually something I got to test out from Influencer. It was the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Eyeliner. This one, I feel like it's not too bad. It's a little felt tip. I've liked it. It's pretty good. And it is pretty decently waterproof, I found, but it also comes off, if you have like a good makeup remover that's like oil-based, it takes this off pretty easily. Stays on, but also is not like a nightmare to remove. So what have you guys been up to? How's everyone doing? Please update me in the comments. Let me know what you've been up to. How was your holiday season? Because here we are, basically March. Easter's in April, I think. It's past Christmas and New Year's and all that jazz. So let me know, how are you doing? It's really hard to do an eyeliner, like a wing, when you have really hooded eyes. I have hooded and very deep set eyes, so I have to do it a little bit differently. One thing that will be interesting to see as videos go on, and is also kind of what I want to document for myself a little bit, is I have recently started Zepbound, which is it's a GLP-1, kind of like Ozempic or Mounjaro. And we're doing it because I've been having a really hard time losing any weight. Like I did 6 months of cardiac rehab, like finally moving after not moving for like a good year and a half, and lost 0 pounds. And that was even changing my diet up too. So half of it I'm sure is hormones. You know, I'm going to be 40 this year. So as bodies change, as we age, our hormones obviously, especially as women, can really affect how we're able to lose weight, or how our bodies just hold on to weight. So I started that, and I've been on it a little over a month so far. The initial dose, like, especially for me, like I'm not somebody who needs to lose like 100 pounds. Full transparency, I started at 186, and I'm 5'1", so for me that is a lot on my small frame. And cardiology is on board because they have found that studies have shown it's helped the cardiovascular system. My rheumatologist is also really on board. Studies, it's shown it's helped some people with autoimmune conditions, and their inflammatory markers like blood work have really gone down. So one thing I have noticed, I've been on it a month, I haven't really lost any weight, again, because the initial dose, unless you're really, really heavy, you're not going to lose a ton that first month. I think I lost maybe 5 pounds, which I'm still happy with. So I just went up to the next dose. This pen already dry out. I've only used this like 4 or 5 times. Whatever, it's close enough. Okay, what I'm going to do for eyeliner, I don't know if I want to do either this blue or the purple. I like the purple matches my shirt more. But this blue just matches my nails more. So I almost want to do the blue because it's really going to pop more. I just want to do something fun and whimsical. Oh yeah, this is actually like purpley blue. Kind of indigo-y actually. So that'll work perfect. But yeah, so I've started that med. With rheumatology, we're changing up my meds. I'm no longer doing infusions. Or they're stopping my infusions. Which I'm happy about because the med was working okay. But it's getting harder and harder to get a vein that will work for my infusion. This clinic I've been going to has been excellent. Better than anyone I've had in a long time with getting an IV without ultrasound. Because they don't have ultrasound available at the infusion clinic. And these ladies, first go, I've gotten it. And this last time, it took 3 tries. And they were just kind of like, because they're using the exact same vein every single time. Because we can't find anything else. Everything else is so deep and so small. And I've had so many IVs over the past like 4 or 5 years that there's scar tissue. And some of them, you know, I've had some really intense meds that I've been on, especially for the endocarditis. And that, like, they said could damage a lot of them. So
Do you think I'm spooky?
if you guys can hear that, comment below if you know what that's from. If you do, shout out to you. Because yes, it says, do you think I'm spooky? And it's a gentleman saying it. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. I feel like it looks a little better in person than it does on camera. Camera, because the light is kind of blowing things out a bit. Still a hot mess. I was talking about. Okay, so I'm not doing my infusions anymore. I'm switching to a med for psoriatic arthritis instead because we think it might be that because I'm starting to really get one of the meds I was on. We stopped last year before my valve surgery, and then they decided not to put me back on it because we were too concerned at the moment for infection risk. So I've stayed off of it, and since then, like, the psoriasis I used to have on my scalp has like come back so badly. Like, there's patches all over my scalp. And I'm starting to get some on my fingers now. My fingers and like hands have been getting worse in the mornings. Where like they're just like swollen. And it can be really hard to make a fist. And it's not so much like the full hand is swollen. It's just my fingers. And it's a lot on this hand versus this hand. Like this thumb will get so swollen and like hot. Like red hot. And it's deeply uncomfortable. Sometimes it gets really painful actually. And so she's wanting to try out a different med. We're going to do this med called Taltz. I think for now, I still have the RA diagnosis, but I think we're going to try and treat this as psoriatic and see if that makes a difference, changing up the med regimen. Changing up my meds. So we'll see. Y'all, I hope I'm able to edit out a lot of this because it already stopped once because I hit the time, which I think the extent that I can go is like 30 minutes in one go before it stops it. Or maybe 25. Okay, one thing I'm going to do, I'm actually going to stop filming for it because it takes a little while to dry. These, if you're on TikTok, you probably recognize these. These are like what's called Sasho lip stainers. Have mauve and pinked. What I've been doing, and I honestly really like these. Granted, my lips stay kind of chapped, and I've been getting some psoriasis near my lips, which is painful, honestly. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the mauve, which it's a little bit deeper, but I'm going to take the mauve and do like a liner on the outside, just so it looks a little deeper, and then do pinked all on the inside of it. That is to sit usually about 15-20 minutes to let it completely dry. And then I'll come back and peel it off, and then I'm actually going to put another lip color on top of it. I just want to see how that's going to look. I've not tried it. I've also just not tried this lip color since I got it. And it's beautiful. And I think it'll work with this lip. So let me do this and I'll be right back. Okay, I just finished that. I'm going to show you what this all looks like without the light on. It doesn't look, I don't think it's quite that like bright red in person. I think it's a little bit more like a deep pink. But it's fun. I love this stuff and it'll stay on like through eating and all that kind of stuff for the most part. Like, I like it. It's been worth it. It's easy enough to do. All right, let me turn this light back on. Here we are. So, it's getting dark. All right, the lipstick I want to do for this is from Black Moon Cosmetics. I adore them. And this is in one of the Black Metals liquid matte lipsticks. What shade is this? What's this called? This is called Eternal. And it is this like gorgeous copper shade. I love it so much. So I wanted to see what it would look like over this. I feel like this is what maybe somebody who doesn't have super pale lips like I do, this might be a little bit more like based on your natural pink lips, what this will look like. Me, I don't know, the last several years, I don't know if it's because I've been really sick or because blood flow is not what it used to be, but my lips have just been pale. And I'm not anemic. They have tested my iron so many times. I was for a while, but I'm not anymore, so I don't know. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this is gorgeous over a pink. It just makes it look like coppery pink. This one smells like bubble gum, like bubblicious bubble gum. I don't know if you can fully see. It is stunning. Oh my gosh, I love this. In person you can see there's a little bit kind of shimmer to it. Ugh, I don't do my makeup hardly ever anymore, so I'm like, what's the next step? And this is it. I'm just gonna do my setting spray. I just do the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I have other ones, but this is like pretty cheap and it works well enough. I'm gonna turn this light off again. Maybe you can see a little bit what it looks like in the natural light. That lipstick looks so shimmery. This is how I'd wear it because I need my glasses. Ooh, pretty. So you mostly just see like the blue and a little bit of like shimmer behind it. Put that with my glasses and my hair, y'all. I love this green hair. I think I showed it to you a little bit in December, but I've just been keeping it up and been doing, this is like no heat curls, like the kind you sleep in and just take it out. Oh, I do it like almost every night and it's super easy to put in and take out and it's no heat, so it helps my hair. So yeah, I think here's today's look. Turn this light back on. Whenever I do live streaming though, I don't know if I'll do it here, if I'm gonna find a different spot to do it. But yeah, that's today's video. Hopefully I'm able to edit this down. I know there was a lot of rambling and a lot of just chatty chat. Again, please comment. Give me your thoughts on the live streaming, what your thoughts are on date, time of day, not date, but like day of the week, time of day, if you prefer here, TikTok or Instagram. Again, I'm leaning towards here because I want you guys to be able to see it after the fact, if in case you're not able to join it while I'm doing it. But I really am thinking that's what I'm leaning more towards too, because I want to stay connected to you guys and I really miss doing this, but the editing is just getting too much for me and it's been a barrier to me being able to do this, and I want to find ways that I still can, and live streaming seems like it might be the best. At least I want to give it a go, so we'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with anybody you think might be interested as well. Make sure you're subscribed so you'll know whenever I do go live or whenever I post a new video, and hit the bell. It'll give you notifications about it actually. And also keep an eye on the community page here. It's where, in case I might post a poll again to get more ideas or suggestions from you guys, I'll probably post stuff on the community page. So keep an eye on that as well. If you're subscribed, you should get a notification about it. Again, just hit the bell and that way you know you'll get a notification for sure. Thank you guys for joining me here today. I hope you're doing wonderful and I will see you in the next video. Bye.